Hello, this is a technical analysis update for Bitcoin and crypto in general, 19th of August. Bitcoin is still looking weak. We're now looking at the daily time frame, and we've got this downtrend happening all the way like this. And Bitcoin reached on 15th of August, it reached a high of 25,214, which is just below this very important pivot point on 12th of May. And that low was just above the previous aforementioned number, and that was at 25,338. So we have this bear channel, which is this one right here, especially a potential bear channel. But we had from the 19th, 18th of June, we had an increase, which is quite significant. It was approximately 42%, and this is basically a retracement up within still this bigger downtrend that is happening from the end of last year and even before that. So the chance of this last recent 40% rally being just a rally in the continued bear trend is quite high. From that high, we've already had 5 or 6 daily pullbacks. You can see them here. Okay, so all these pullbacks, and it looks like Bitcoin might be in trouble. We also have this line over here from the low of 13th of July, the 26th. Okay, and price is crossing it down. Some will see this as an ascending wedge. So the pattern is playing out, and price is going down. In this case, the minimum, if we look now, we'll look at that bear flag that I mentioned, and we'll color it. Okay, so the minimum would be to get to the middle of the channel. That is at approximately 21,670, and we can easily also get to just below the 20K, which in itself is a very important key number. A lot of the media and a lot of analysts and a lot of option flows and explorations and people are looking at. So that could easily be tested, and also appears to be low to trap, to basically stop out longs that have a stop below the 20K. And we can easily reach this area, which would be, hope you're following, which would be the middle. We've got again this channel, which is a potential bull flag that can be broken later, but in this case it wasn't broken yet. So we can easily visit that middle of the channel and a double support of that and the lower band of this bear channel. Okay, so that would be approximately 18,800, which is, still, we're not necessarily straight good a bit there, but it's still about a 19, 20%, 18% downside from the current price. I had a trade idea of going short 2 days ago. I did exit with a small profit because the price action made me update my stop, which in hindsight is also was a mistake. I mean, despite the profit, because that was basically the wrong stop. Traders and investors as well must also always question what they did and try to improve and try to see what's, not blame it on the market, and see what they could have done better. So in that case, my stop was it was adjusted to create a profit, and technically that made it not the perfect, not the ideal stop, not giving it enough slack. Although I was clearly seeing and still in the bias of the downtrend, which motivated the high reward versus risk aspiration of the trade. But managing the trade and adjusting it, I had a wrong stop. So, but still, we can hop back in and do this. We still have a high reward versus risk here. Okay, the stop. This is not a trade idea per se, but this is a principle. The stop can be easily just a little bit above the 17th of August high. Okay, that's at 24,448. And some could even leave it above 25. There are some buy and holders or people seeking to accumulate Bitcoin. So my suggestion through this technical analysis to them would be, first, this is really not the time, and wait it out. And if a daily candle closes above 25 for the early ones that would like to perhaps get in early, but pay a price of lower probability, and for those that really want to see that they're clear, okay, the price needs to break out of this bull flag and clear this also top end of this bear flag. And I would even say clear this, the low of 12th of May. And that would be about, if a daily candle clears above 26K, then their chances are looking much, much better. So if I was a long-term holder of Bitcoin with an aspiration to increase my position perhaps, then I would wait for that. Otherwise, the short is still active, I think, here. Trade crypto at your own risk. This was a broader view of my opinion of what's happening with Bitcoin, and with specific numbers that I mentioned and the reasons. And it's up to your consideration to use this as a guidance or not. Last, I will say that because of this bigger channel here, we've got this low, this touch point, the next touch point could also be, over here, okay? Or over here. We don't know exactly when it will meet that, if it'll get there, but this is not a very far-fetched case, technically, okay? And this is at about 11, 12,000. So the risk for Bitcoin here is still quite huge. And that risk disappears or significant changes, as mentioned, when the daily candle closes above 26K, in my humble opinion. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Thank you very much.